Hello, 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 where's the beef? Welcome back to another 80s episode of Reminisce and React, where we're focusing on 80s music videos. Alright, how's everybody going today? I'm your host, Magic Leb. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is at Magic and Dairy, and to also follow me on my Instagram page, if you prefer comedy, at Fame Film Agency. Now, what do we have in store for today? I mean, there's just so many great things that come out of the 80s. You know, if I was to make a list, of everything that I would want to select 80s music, it'll be over 100 videos because there's just so many good things that came out of that era. So that's why I just let it do the whole random thing, you know, because it's just simpler that way. And I hope it lands on stuff that I really want to reminisce and react to. And even if it doesn't, even if it lands on something that I wasn't really into but that much, I will still appreciate it, because when you get older, you appreciate more things as you get older. You know, like for example, the movie Natural Born Killers, I first watched that at 14, and I had no idea what the hell was going on, and I thought the movie was horrible. But when I was 21 and I watched it again, it blew my mind. It was amazing. Because, you know, mind changes, you know, body changes, attitude changes. Anyway, let's see what we have in store for today. Paul Simon, You Can Call Me Al. Okay. That is a good one. That is a very good one. I like that. You know, I heard this story. That because this is an amazing track. It has 8 notes. On a loop, it sounds freaking amazing. You know, I mean, it's simplicity at its best. You know, this song, it's I don't know. I mean, I felt like this song really separated Paul Simon from Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. I mean, it really separated that, like when he went solo. And this song cannot be done with Garfunkel. No disrespect to the Garfunkel. I'm not saying anything disrespectful to the man. He's a fantastic artist, great singer. But this is just like, it's got Paul Simon written all over it. It's whimsical, right? It's poetic. You know, it's conversational. It starts. How does the song start? And every verse starts with a man walks down the street, you know, and something happens to him, alright? And nothing bad, nothing good. It's whimsical. It's funny, you know. But one thing that I remember hearing about is that the title "You Can Call Me Al." I don't know what decade it was, but Paul Simon and I think his first wife, Peggy something, they were invited to a party, to a gathering at a man called Pierre Boulez. He was a music conductor, and he didn't know who Paul Simon was. He was the host of the party, but he didn't know who Paul Simon was, and he introduced Paul Simon and Peggy as Al and Betty. That's why in the song, you know, you can call me Betty. I can call you Betty, and Betty, you can call me Al. Because that's how he got the idea, because they went to a party and they were addressed and introduced as, hey guys, this is Al and Betty. It was Paul Simon and Peggy. So I found that very interesting, how they put that together. Anyway, enough of me rambling big time. What we are going to do now is we're going to play this video. I remember watching this video as a kid, you know, and how Chevy Chase, wait, not yet, and how Chevy Chase was lip syncing. This was before lip syncing was even a thing. This was before lip syncing became a lip syncing challenge. All right. Oh God, I even did a video of me driving in my car, just a regular video, listening to the song, and I was lip syncing to it. Oh my God. All right, let's get down to it. Let's get dune. Paul Simon, You Can Call Me Al. Look at the height difference. I don't like Chevy Chase. I don't think he's funny at all in any way. But he was great in this video, and he was great in the show Community. Everything he did before and after sucks.
A man walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle? The rest of my life is so hard. I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot of redemption. Don't want
I still remember the lyrics.
in a cartoon graveyard. Bone digger, dogs in the moonlight. Far away, my welded door. Mr. Beer, get these mutts away from me, you know. I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. If you be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. I can call you Betty, Betty when you call me, you can call me out.
I love how Paul Simon just plays the backup guy. He voluntarily takes the role of the sidekick and not the lead guy. You know, even though this is truly his song, his vision, and he is outshined by somebody who's not even a musician at all, just a comedian. I love how he played that role. He played that role to a T, and you can see that he's the one. But by playing that role, he is subconsciously telling us that he is the master of the whole thing, because he brings in the instruments, he's playing everything, and he only sings a part of the chorus. You know, so, and he lets Chevy just take the whole thing away. That's brilliant. I like that.
A man walks down the street, he says, why am I short of attention? Got a short little span of attention. Oh, my nights are so long. Where's my wife and family? What if I die here? Who'll be my role model? Now that my role model is gone. He ducked back down the alley with some roly-poly little bat-faced girl. All along, there were incidents and accidents. There were hints and allegations.
You good?
If you be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal.
I can call you Betty.
And Betty, when you call me out, call me out.
Right through the table. Oh, that was good. Good little choreography. You know, you gotta ask yourself, how long did it take to film this? It looks like it was just done in a single day, but you never know. Obviously, there must have been some rehearsal. You can see that there was some rehearsal, the little comic element where he picks up the glass of water, drinks it, and he puts it through that table that just goes right through the hole. Because that's, I think that's for where you put a little drum set or something. And how Paul Simon flips the flute in the air, and Chevy catches it and puts it in his pocket. Oh, I doubt it very much that was improv. But if that was improv, that was genius improv. Impeccable timing. I'm sure the video was probably filmed in a day, but they probably would have had a few days to rehearse to make sure it goes well before the shooting day. You know, this is speaking from a filmmaker's point of view, because I'm also a filmmaker. But yeah, this is terrific.
Man walks down the street.
Man walks down the street.
In a strange world. Maybe it's the third world. Maybe it's his first time around. Doesn't speak language. Holds no currency. He is a foreign man. He is surrounded by the sound. Cattle in the marketplace. Scatterings and orphans.
Ah, the drum, that's right.
He looks around.
And the bass.
Sees angels in the architecture. Spinning in infinity. He says, amen. Hallelujah. If you
Paul Simon comes always, if you be my bodyguard. He comes to that line every time. And I can call you Betty. Just look at his face. He's just so happy playing the sidekick, like the guy that's not the main character, but is still the main character. Go Paul. Even though this is all pre-recorded, but still. Here comes the bass. Woo! Damn! Good, Chevy got back into the routine. A little bit more focus on Paul now. It is his music video. I can't call you Betty. I think here they're just having fun. No more choreography. Just doing what they're doing. Yeah. That was so cool. I mean, this music video is just, it's a fun music video. It's delightful, all right? It's whimsical, you know, and it's dope, man. It's freaking dope. I mean, 8 chords. Din, 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 din. I mean, how we got the whole trumpet part of the musical section to play that part. It started out with the guitar part, ding, 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 and then when the trumpet hits, it's like, damn, there we go, party time. You know, it's just brilliant. Again, this was one of Chevy Chase's best things he ever did in his whole career. And Paul Simon, I mean, when you watch this video, you just, you know, it says a lot about the man himself. You know what I mean? He's a terrific musician. He knows he's a terrific musician, but he doesn't show it off. He doesn't brag it too much. He's a modest man, modest person. You know, he's not somebody who feels that he needs to be in the spotlight. He's not the kind of person that craves attention. He just does his thing, and people are invited. You know, he doesn't say, "Come and watch me." He says, like, "You're more than welcome to watch me." You know, I'm not gonna force you, but I'll be happy to have you. I mean, that's his kind of. That's how I see how his point of view is. You know, he looks like a very humble person, and he's great. I've seen him performing live in concerts. Not personally, I've never went to his concert, but I've seen videos of him performing live in concert. And he just seems like such a down-to-earth, genuine fellow type person, you know? And you can see that in his videos, you can see that in his performance. And that's what I love about him, you know? He's just so humble. He's not today's generation, look at me, look at me, look at me. He's not like that at all. He's just like, you know, it's like to discover Paul Simon, like, you know, you're not out looking for him. You don't look for him. You get cold to him. You know what I mean? The first time I watched this video, I was maybe 7 years old, 6, 7 years old. And I was and every Saturday and Sunday, growing up in Australia, it was top 40 in the morning. They start at 8 o'clock and it finishes at 10 or 11 o'clock. And they will play the hits of that particular year. And when this song came on, all right, I was in the other room, you know, because, you know, I'll be playing with my toys going back and forth. And when I heard this song, I walked to the TV and sat down and paid attention. That's Paul Simon. You know what I mean? Anyway, thanks for joining me on this episode of Reminisce and React, Season 2, 80s theme. All right, so I hope you join me next time for another 80s track. I'm happy to do the random stuff, but if you guys got anything that you think that I should reminisce and react to, don't hesitate and put it on the comment section. I've been your host, Magic Leb. Please follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Majid and Derry, and always on Instagram at Fame Film Agency. Thank you very much, and see you guys next time.